You guys all just do what you can as best you can, and let's hope that we can win some fights here. Okay. Wow. Okay. My goodness. Oh my, I think I've had enough of this fight. Alright, welcome back, and really quick recap of where we left off. We are waiting for Cult of Sotek down here to declare war on us, but the longer they delay, hopefully the better chance we have at taking advantage of that lull by destroying this army up here, the army of the Southern Sentinels, who have decided to come into our territory, but they foiled our attempt to ambush them and have moved up here. No idea where they're actually headed, but we're going to have to do a little bit of chasing, unfortunately, and we can't reach them with these units down here. We can't reach them, that is, to attack them this turn, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Now, we do have this third army up here, and this has really been quite a pain in our butts, where we had a rebellion that happened up here, and we've now fought them and defeated them, I believe, 3 times, but because of the campaign movement reduction mod, we've never been able to attack them twice in the same turn, and so they just keep surviving. At this point, it does appear that at least for the last turn, I don't know if this is moving forward as well, that they're not recruiting new units in. So maybe there's a cap on how many turns they can do that. So that would be good if that's the case, because unfortunately we were just having this problem where they kept getting stronger turn after turn, and despite the fact that we were beating them in battles turn after turn. So what we need to do here is we're going to have to attack these guys again, hopefully wipe them out. If they survive again, well then, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but at least that army is not going to be able to actually take Oixel from us. Let's really quickly go through our event messages here. There's our ambush foiled, of course. Clan Spittle did decide to start building an outpost, so that's good. That'll add a couple more defensive units down there. We got our construction complete over here, which is good. Unfortunately, we don't have much money in terms of being able to build these things up a whole lot more, but we could go ahead and get him up to the 2nd tier. I don't see any reason why not. And we can do something else over here, which I think probably we need the growth more than anything. Although we're going to have to be concerned with public order as well. So maybe I'll change that. I don't know. We'll think about it. Okay. Meanwhile, we got some technology done. New clan rats coming in, +2 recruit rank. That's good. And we have to decapitate the snake, which is raising or sacking this settlement over here, which I would love to do. And who knows, maybe we'll even get a chance to do that here pretty soon, depending on what we end up doing with that army right there. Now, one possibility is we could ignore it, and I could race Über-Skrolk over to the east and go ahead and do exactly what the objective wanted me to do. The problem with doing that is it would take 1 turn, 2 turns minimum to raise it or sack it, and then another 2 turns. If I sacked it, who knows how far back we'd be able to get. It would take probably 4 turns total, and I doubt if we have 4 turns before before a Sotek Tehinawin comes up here and attacks us. So that's obviously a concern, but it's not a great use of Über-Skrolk's army to just keep chasing that army around. So, yeah. And also, we don't really want to get in a 1-for-1 fight with that army because we're just our units are so crappy here in the early going. We could maybe do enough damage to them with the Plague Claw catapults, but man, it would be It would be an ugly, ugly fight, I'm afraid. Alright, well, first things first, what we obviously need to do, first of all, is fight this battle right here. Close victory, that's amazing. This is only considered a close victory despite... They only have 5 units and one of them is a Skaven Slave Slinger. That Lord... Why does he have 3 chevrons on his... That's interesting. Why does a character unit have chevrons on his unit panel there? I don't know. Alright, or on his, whatever you call it, nameplate. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight it. It's going to be a field battle. Okay, and while this is loading in, getting back to the problem that we have with the Southern Sentinels, and that we're also going to end up having with Tehennowin, with defeating them, is what we really need are the garrison armies, which have better units to come out and help us in a fight against them. And until we can basically catch them in an ambush, they're not likely to fall for that, to come in and attack our garrison. So we are just going to pile up here, attacking them mostly from behind, because we want to take out the ranged units. They're by far their best unit here are the Night Runners Slingers. We'll go ahead and get our Slingers back here. So we'll swing them around to hit from sort of the side, so we can do some infiltrating fire maybe. And then our Wizard, let's go ahead and get you up here. Probably get a Pestilent Breath spell off. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Let's move you guys in like this. You guys in like so. Slingers actually like so. You guys all move up like so. And you guys like so. Alright, now we'll go ahead and just start hitting everybody. Actually, you hit him. You try to hit them. Okay, and then you guys there. You guys there. You guys all towards them. And you go ahead and cast a... No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay, meanwhile, we can go ahead and get a Menace Below summoned here. Go ahead and engage those clan rats with shields. You'll lose, but you'll tie them up for a little while. This right here looks like that's overkill. Where did his Night Runner Slingers go? They're up here. Okay, let's get you guys over here onto on his Lord. We have overwhelming numbers. It's hard for me to imagine that we could lose this. We don't have a really good use of the Pestilent Breath, unfortunately. I guess I could maybe do it right here. That did some decent damage. That's fine. Let's just keep piling on here from behind over here. Looks like the only thing we're going to have to worry about is the Lord himself. Maybe get some of you guys chasing after those slingers. You guys can keep chasing, I suppose. In fact, let's get him over here chasing as well. Go ahead and drop a poison buff on those units, but I want to see if I can get a decent... No, because of our units chasing them, I really can't get a good use of the Pestilent Breath off. I'm sure we've won down here, right? Yeah, you guys do what you can to them. You guys get in here. go ahead and do another Minute's Blow over here. Get you charging in these guys from behind. Should be fun to watch. These tough little rats here are now completely surrounded. And meanwhile, here's his lord right there. Completely surrounded by rats, probably terrified out of his mind. But this is just a sign of how absolutely ridiculously bad Skaven units are in the early going. The fact that that's all the damage that they've managed to do to him, despite being completely surrounded. These slingers are going to end up doing more damage to us than they are to him. So that's a bit unfortunate. All we can really do here is keep buffing. And I'm going to speed up because he's the only thing left. He's slowly taking damage. Very, very slowly. His leadership was all the way down to 33. Now it's down to 30. It did bounce back up there briefly, but he's taking a little damage. It's, you know, it's going to take a little while, but just keep poisoning him a little bit. Down to 28. This is why I'm reluctant to attack a lizard man army with a Skaven army, because yeah, the damage output. What I really probably should consider doing is building the first level of the weapon teams building, so that I can get some warp fire throwers. Because warp fire throwers at least can do damage. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oops, didn't mean to slow it down. Let's just let them do however much damage they can. I don't really know whether or not the army is going to retreat away. They probably will, I would think, but I don't know for sure. And if they do retreat, whether or not we're going to be able to reach them. It's possible that going the direction that we're headed now, that maybe we can run them down. He's also going to be retreating in the direction of our settlement, of Oixel, our city, which means we might be able to hit him again with the garrison coming out. And the garrison, like I said, will have some better units that have a better chance of doing damage to him. He's not taking, really, any damage at all. I apologize for how long this is taking. I don't want to end the battle yet, because we are doing some damage to him. It's just incredibly slow. Skrolk, there's no reason for you to actually not get in on the action as well. Let me at least make sure that our weakest units here are not getting in the way of our stronger ones. Actually, everybody get up that way. Alright, let's just keep the poison going. This is crazy town. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Let's go ahead and get our slingers in a position where maybe they can try to do a little bit. Where's he at? 1,500. We got him down to less than half of his health. Skrolk, let's just keep doing this. Yeah, what are we doing? About 20 points of damage to him every 10 seconds or so. Alright, here we go. He's escaping from the woods. Skrolk one more time here. Let's get a Menace Below in here as well. Just trying to trap him. What do we got him down to? 1200. Alright, there we go. Not exactly an impressive performance by us. Looks like one of his Night Runner Slingers unit there did manage to get away without taking nearly as much casualties as I would have liked to have done. We should get a tiny amount of money out of this. We did indeed. Okay. Could get a little bit more food, a little bit more money. At this point, I think I'm so desperate for money that I'm even going to accept 215. Okay. Any chance we can reach him? Nope, not a chance. Not a chance. Well, I'll be very curious now to find out whether or not he is going to get more units next turn. Alright, now what we can do here, one thing is for sure. We can consolidate some of these guys. These are really all low rank, so I don't mind consolidating them. Let's go ahead and get, I guess, you two merged. I'll take my clan rats here down to just 2 units. I'll go ahead and disband him. Let's go ahead and do the same for you guys. Disband. And I guess that's enough for now. Helped our money situation out a tiny little bitty bit. Let's go ahead and get you... Actually, I'm going to get you into channeling stance because you do need the Winds of Magic, and it's not like the city is vulnerable. Although maybe I want to move into the city just for the public order benefit. That could be worth doing. I think I'm going to go ahead and... It looks like I probably wouldn't be able to reach. It's actually going to take 6 turns. 3. It would, if I go in March stance to here, I would not be able to reach to attack the following turn. So we're looking at actually even longer. 6 turns probably to attack that and make it back. So that's not ideal. I think we'll just continue to do our ambushing strategy. You up here. We'll go ahead and move you back in. Get a little bit more replenishment that way at least. And, okay, so Skrolk, you... Where on earth can we get an increased ambush chance? There's got to be something that we can do. Is it all the way down here? Is that our higher ambush chance was down here? I think I'm going to do this. Let me think about this for a second. So, our garrison here definitely could defend against that army. I want to find out what his army will do if he doesn't know where Lord Skrolk is. So that means right... Oh, there we... I actually can't move here. Interesting. Okay, so the only place it's giving me the 76% chance is actually a place I can't move to. As soon... Oh, there we go. I can move right there. Why is it saying 70? Why is it saying 46? 76. There we go. Okay. Somehow I managed to miss it the first time. All right. 76% chance. If he moves back down in this direction, maybe we can run him down and get the garrison involved. If he moves up in this direction, then this army up here can maybe get him into a fight that'll pull in that garrison. We can't afford to recruit any more units, so you, my dude, you're just going to have to sit tight. Just sit tight. I think there's, at this point, the only benefit to you is leaving you inside the settlement to provide a little bit of public order. Okay. Building upgrade available. I don't really see anything worth upgrading. I could do this just for the extra casualty replenishment. That does give a little bit of extra money as well. 450. It would be 11 turns before it would pay for itself. Is that a building that I want to keep in here long term, though? That's really the question. No, I think I need the money. I'm just going to hang on to the money. Research available. Okay, so 6 more turns for Fight Dirty, which is something I would like to get, particularly because we need it before we can do Hit and Run, which would be really nice. Most of an ambush success chances, eyes everywhere, is really nice, but it's going to take us a long time to get there. Casualty replenishment rate is definitely a priority. Strength in numbers will be a priority as well. Okay, diplomacy. Let's take a look. Probably not a lot that we can do. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn and hope that Southern Sentinels moves into some position where we can ambush them or at least fight some kind of battle that works to our advantage. Here we go. All right, I think we can do something with that, as long as one of our armies can reach him. If one of our armies can reach that enemy army, then we'll be able to put the other armies in march stance and race them in, and maybe try to hit him with all 3 armies at once. Of course, we do still have the rebellion that we have to destroy first. Can't really tell what happened there. Looks like Spittle lost its armies, which would not be a surprise at all. Okay, he's actually going to... Did he lay siege to us? Okay, so one of the minor Lizardmen factions just got destroyed. Settlement besieged. Yes, that's perfect. Not perfect, but at least we know that we're going to be able to destroy that army at last this turn. The hero becomes a legend. Okay, that's good. We do like that. Let's let me check this out. Okay, he is going to be able to reach, but unfortunately he is not in march stance, which means unless we ambush him, he'll actually be able to retreat. Okay, now you guys, let's go ahead and fight this real quick. I think this is a situation where we could probably get away with a decisive, I'm sorry, with an auto resolve. This is about as overwhelming of a fight as we'll ever see. If I don't auto resolve this, then I'll never auto resolve anything. The only reason I'm reluctant to do it is because they could, of course, retreat if I don't auto-resolve, but yeah, I think it makes sense to auto-resolve this one. Okay. Hey, we got 4 food, 734. Pretty good, I'll take that. So for anybody who is comfortable with doing auto-resolves, you can see right there, there are times where it's way, way more to your benefit to do so. Let's go ahead and take the food and the experience. Okay, and we got ourselves a sword. That sword, if I remember correctly, our Grey Seer here already has a weapon. Yeah, so this gold sigil sword, we can actually go ahead and give that to a chieftain.
I am the Plague Lord.
Actually, I think I'm going to give my other chieftain here the sword that our Grey Seer is using. I think I can risk losing the loyalty from taking that weapon away from him at this point. What is his loyalty? 7, yeah, so he's fine. He's fine. He cannot reach to attack here, but he can reinforce without going into march stance. I'm a little curious here. Okay, so first of all, obviously Skrolk is going to need to get into march stance to be able to get up here. Right here, I guess. And now, I've got 2 options here. No, never mind. I need to get you down here to join the fight. I was going to say, I thought about not using this army, about leaving him up here so that he has enough movement range to attack this guy if he does retreat. The problem with that is Skrolk doesn't have enough. Well, maybe he did have enough movement range to be able to chase him down and join a fight up there. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to hope that he doesn't retreat here, and then maybe even worse is he's going to actually decide to fight this battle, and I don't honestly know how this battle is going to go. We've got overwhelming numbers of units, but what we don't have are any good units. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to do a little bit more consolidation, I think. No, I'll worry about it after the battle. Let's just cross our fingers that he doesn't run. Let me just look at this real quick. Do I have... No, okay. Cross our fingers that he doesn't run, and then if he doesn't run, cross our fingers that we can actually beat him. It's time to find out. Okay, he did not run. This says decisive victory. The easy option here is an auto-resolve. We're obviously not going to do that, but man, this is going to be an interesting fight. I honestly have no idea how this is going to go. No idea at all how this is going to go. At least he doesn't have tons of Saurus warriors, which would be really hard for us to do good damage to. However, those red-crested skinks are easily a match for any of our melee infantry units. Even though they're not shielded, they're still going to be... we're still going to be very slow to do damage to them, I'm afraid. Alright, so they're all up there. That's the army that we want to... Okay, we're coming in from all over the map. This is a little bit of a disaster here. We obviously want Skrolk to come in and help us out, but then our other army's going to come in over here. I think I'm going to... We're actually starting this battle with our weakest units, which is not ideal, but at least we don't mind losing them. Start deployment here. Let's go ahead and start the battle. There's really nothing to be done. Let's speed up. Is he going to come towards us? No, he's going to wait for us. Okay. So we maybe want to... Well, actually, you know what? This is fine. As long as our Plague Claw catapult is one of the units to come in, at least one of them comes in, then we can definitely get them to come towards us. And if our Plague Claw catapults don't come in, which is extremely likely that they won't, now that I'm looking at how the reinforcements are going to work here, well, then what we're going to have to do is send some of our guys off the map. You guys all come over here. Okay, that's that. So that's everybody. Let's just go ahead and do what we can here. Let's form our front line. I'm going to get you guys on one. You guys, I think I'm going to anticipate you getting off the map entirely. Let's get our where's Skrolk? Let's get Skrolk in front. The chieftains with him. I'm going to just for now get all you guys on one. Put you here in the middle. Okay, now let's get our plague monks here. Let's get you on 6. Our plague monks here. Let's get our regular clan rats on 4. You guys can get like this. And then all of our absolute chaff. We do have one. We have one good spear unit. Let's get our spears here on 5. Let's get you over here, like so. Our slingers. Coming from that side, we'll go ahead and get you over here on this flank. Let's go ahead and speed everything up at this point. They're not coming towards us. Okay, let's go ahead and withdraw these guys. How many more units do we have? We got 4 more coming in there. We got everybody from that army over there. So I actually only need to withdraw 3 of you for now. Withdraw. And you guys can come in over here. And you over here. And now we can start hitting them with a catapult. I guess at this point there's no reason to not get another one of you guys off. Let's get our other Plague Claw catapult in here. So we got our Plague Claw catapults, who will then force them to come towards us. We have the advantage of numbers. We've got a little bit of winds and magic, not a lot. I think I'm going to get my casters, the guys I don't really want to be in melee. I'm going to get them on 2. I should probably spread things out so that we've got better coverage of leadership bonuses. This guy's got Warp Lightning, that's good. What are you? I thought I put my my spears, I guess I didn't. I didn't put my spears on any particular control group number. Alright, let's say... You guys, my spears are actually going to be 7 now. Not just the spears, all of the chaff units. Okay, so you guys get over here. Okay. Our catapults are in place, so we can now go ahead and move our entire army up to here. Still not going to quite be close enough to use the catapults, doesn't look like. So we're going to have to move them a little bit farther. We don't want to go... We don't really want to get too far up this hill, though, and give them the advantage of racing down on top of us. Give them the high ground. Alright, I'm very nervous about how this fight's going to go. In case that's not obvious, let's go ahead and kind of rotate a little bit here. Let's try that. I'm actually going to send... At this point, I'm going to keep everybody else where they are. Move just the Plague Claw catapults a little bit closer. And just go ahead and let them start launching at... looks like you're the closest unit. There we go, a little bit of damage. Okay, here they come. Alright, slow it down. You can back up just a tiny little bit, just a smidge. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting some units in flanking positions here. Either they'll come over here towards our flankers and we'll use these guys to flank them in this direction, or alternatively they'll come straight down towards us here and we'll use these guys as the flankers. Down here, let's go ahead and start moving slingers over here. Let's go ahead and see if we can start disrupting their lines with some menace belows. Okay. Oh, what are you guys shooting at? You guys are shooting into the trees. That's not what we want. Definitely not what we want. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get Skrolk here to do to get an effective spell or two off. Let me try to line this up a little bit better. That ought to work. Did some damage at least. Let's go ahead and get another menace below off up there. Okay, you guys, I no longer want you hitting their front line because you're going to start hitting us instead. Okay, you guys get in on them. You guys fire into them. You guys all just do what you can as best you can, and let's hope that we can win some fights here. Okay, you guys try to get in and around behind. Let's go ahead and get our chieftains in on him. See if we can do some damage to his lord. Okay, you guys come around on the flank. You guys as well. Get another Menace Below off up here. Let's now get our catapults shooting at maybe at them. You guys try to slow them down. Okay, what are we looking like here? We got maybe a chance for a Pestilent Breath here. Does some decent damage there. Let's go ahead and maybe also then buff these units. Okay, you guys are now in a better position to hit from behind. Okay, how are we doing here? Let's take a look at our catapults again. We got them running, so that's not a good use. Go ahead and hit these guys up here. All right, you guys, I waited a bit long. You guys get over there on him. You guys come over here. You guys swing around the flank. Skrolk, buddy, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and get a good old... oh, damn it, I misclicked. Dang it, I hate that. Okay. Alright, go ahead and get in and hitting them from behind. Okay, we're doing alright. We're not doing great, but we're not getting massacred quite the way that I was worried that we were going to. See if maybe we can get a nice little quick Pestilent Breath off over here, and then also let's go ahead and try to buff our units a bit. You guys, see if you can shoot into them. You guys get over there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's go ahead and keep doing more damage here in the middle, I suppose. You guys now, I'm actually going to turn you off of fire at will because we need to conserve the rest of your ammo for better targets in case we need them. Who are you chasing? Chase those guys. Okay, oh, we got somebody over here who's not fighting, and we got you. You get in there. You guys, make sure that you get in on the action here. You get in on the action. You got... okay. Alright, I think... Skrolk, what about you? Let's just do another poison here, and... where's his lord at? I've kind of lost track of his lord. You are coming back into the fight. We need to do something about that. Chase them off if you can. Oh, they got some red-crested skinks. That's a good target, I think, for our catapults. Don't really care if we do damage to our own Menace Below clan rats there. Okay, how are we looking down here? We're doing okay down here. Our clan rats are running away, but their skinks are not doing super great. How are our chieftains doing here? Oh, our chieftains are chasing his lord off the map. Well, one of you keep at it, the other one of you, we need you up here. We need you. Yeah, actually, you're good. You're firing at them. You fire into them as well. Okay. We got those guys running away. One of you hit them from behind here. Our plague monks here are taking way too much damage. You guys get in and help out. That's a skink cohort. Yeah, we should be able to finish them off, I would think, right there. Skrolk, Let's go ahead and get you in on the fighting now. I believe you probably... Oh, nope, you're...
He follows me.
How's he looking here? I don't want to lose this fight, that's for sure. Is my chieftain losing the fight? Is he doing any damage at all? Hard to tell. No, he's about to break. There we go. He broke again. All right, that's good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Wow. Okay. My goodness. Oh my, I think I've had enough of this fight. I don't think we have any chance at killing his lord, do we? I got no minutes belows left. Run him down, but we might as well just go ahead and speed things up here. You guys maybe can fire at them. Maybe you can do a little damage. You guys up here are going to end up getting in the way, possibly. Did his lord get away? Right here, his lord is at 236. That's a bummer. Alright, let's go ahead and end the battle. Alright, well his army is going to survive, unfortunately. It's really badly beaten up, but I don't think any of our armies have enough movement to chase him down. I'm assuming he'll retreat northward, so maybe one of our armies will have enough to chase him down. That army that we had up at Oixel. Cross our fingers anyway. I don't really want to give him a chance to get away. Okay, so we actually only eliminated 3 of his units. Almost an even exchange in terms of casualties, but if considering how much more valuable lizards are than rats, you know, an even exchange of casualties is definitely good for us. All right, let's see here. We definitely don't want the replenishment because the only army that would receive it is the one that barely took any damage at all. We'll take the 1,000 gold.
No need for this flesh.
Okay, we might be able to. Yeah, we should hopefully have enough movement here to hit him again. Do we? No, we don't. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, this is the bane of my existence. Alright, let's go ahead and apply our levels here. At least Skrolk finally gets another rank of ambush. Let's go ahead and take Vermintide here with Slicin'. Our chieftains getting some extra levels. That's very good. We'd like to give them melee defense for starters. You're up to rank 5. You get another rank of ambush there, and you get Route Marcher and Ancient Cunning as well. Okay. Alright. Well, it's a big victory, but not a decisive one. And what we really need to do is keep the pressure on him. You actually can't move at all. You might as well put you in channeling stance. And you, we're going to move you as close as possible. And yeah, I guess we'll find out what he's going to do. No idea what he's going to do. I'm pretty sure he can't really... Yeah, he's in no position to attack any of us. This will be very interesting. I hate leaving the Sentinel of Time down here without a reinforcing army, but I don't think Tehennowin is close enough to attack if he should decide to declare war on us this turn. We're in a little bit better shape from a money perspective. We obviously now want to do... I think we want to do that. I don't see why not. Maybe we may want to actually consider trying to build a garrison building in Subatoon here. It doesn't look like it's under threat, but as soon as the dwarfs do declare war on us, we're not going to have much time to build up our defenses there at that point. I think I'm going to do that. A little bit of a mistake to have built that first, but it's okay. It's all good. Now, we could do the Scheme of Doom here, which I would love to be able to do. I do value the workshop undercities that you're able to create with that. However, we just can't afford it. That unit costs several hundred per turn, and we're already in the red. And it would take him many turns before we would walk him far enough up here to the north to be able to actually build an undercity somewhere that is not within our immediate conquest range. So I think we're going to hold off on that, and we are already doing research. Take a look here at the diplomacy. Now, if it would be possible to make peace with the Southern Sentinels, I would consider it, but it is not currently possible. We need to destroy that army entirely before that's going to be an option. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. At least our food situation looks really good. Okay, Sotek's still not declaring war on us, so I feel like a lot of things have gone wrong in this campaign, but one thing that has not gone wrong is that Tehennowin has not been as aggressive as he sometimes is. What are you doing? You're just going to keep running, and you're probably too far away for us to catch. That's a nuisance. We're going to keep one of our armies chasing after him. Maybe two of our armies can keep chasing after him. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we put some of our armies in ambush stance, and then we leave our crappiest army sitting out in the open. Okay, so we got another objective to do here. Population surplus. Okay, we need... we can't afford to build it yet. Dag nabbit. Okay, maybe we'll get some money during the turn somehow. First of all... Ooh. Well, no, yeah, there's no way you can reach. Any chance you can reach? 0%. So no, you cannot. And you obviously can't either. Alright, so what we're going to do here... Ambush stance. You're at 100%. That's excellent. He consolidated. I feel like any one of our armies here, or I should say either one of Skrolk or Krakroni's armies are probably now a match for him. I am going to maybe consolidate a little bit here. Let's go ahead and do you two merge. You two merge. You two merge. You two merge. You can be disbanded. We're now in the green, so that's good. I'm tempted to go ahead and merge these two as well. I think I might as well. Merge, which means you can now merge with them. Okay, that's good. That army now is at a better place. It's not burning up all my money. Now, what do we want to do with him? We want to hide him here. We want you to be right here as as bait. And then Skrolk, we want you to go into ambush stance. And we'll move you... We'll leave you down here. Like so. You're close enough where you could get back to the Sentinel of Time if need be. But yeah, hopefully this will work. Now what about consolidating some of your units? I don't see why not. Let's consolidate those two. I guess that's enough for now. Okay. I'm actually kind of tempted to go ahead and... No, there's no reason to. They're super cheap. They're only 36 each per turn. I was going to say I could disband some of these Skaven slaves, but since I can't really replace them with anything at this point, it's fine. Yeah, that's right. I obviously can't afford to build the garrison there yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully after this end turn, in fact. Meanwhile, it's going to be... We need to do that as well. So we just need more money. More than anything, that's all we need. Is money. Okay. We're at 168. That's appallingly bad, but it's okay. That's how it goes for Skrolk in the early going. You just kind of have to... You have to scrap by for the first 10 or 15 turns, and then we will be able to get the Pox Cauldron. Where is it? Right here. Nope. Yeah, right there. Yeah, the Pox Cauldron. We'll be able to get that built as soon as we get a Tier 3 settlement. Things start to change for Skrolk once you have Tier 3 settlements available to you. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Coming up on an hour now. This is maybe going to have to be the last end turn. But I'm kind of hoping that we get a fight in over this end turn. 96% chance to ambush. To me, that's probably a 50-50 proposition at best. But 50-50 is better than nothing. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Didn't fall for it. Still, we'll be able to attack him again. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and... I'll make this episode a little bit longer in order to be able to do that attack. Okay, an objective to maintain control of 3 provinces. We're pretty far away from being able to do that right now. We obviously... What is that stance? That's an ambush defense stance. Okay, so we're not going to be able to ambush him, but we are going to be able to hit him with 3 armies. So I think what we'll do is we'll swing... He is just going to retreat again, isn't he? Still, we should be able to do pretty decent damage to him. Well, yeah, so the question is... He's going to retreat actually right away. He's not even going to fight the battle. Since he's not going to fight the battle, I'm not going to be able to get this turn in after all. I'm reasonably sure that he's going to retreat away. Which means he probably will be too far away for us to be able to attack him again this turn. Man, this is a little frustrating, but you know, sometimes frustrating is good. Frustrating is what we want. So what we're going to do then, I'm going to go ahead and have to leave it there for this episode, but beginning of next episode, we can at least start getting our garrison built here in Subatoon, however you say it, and we'll just continue to try to maneuver until we can actually destroy his army down here. Now, in terms of his strength, we're actually a little bit stronger than him, but he is strong enough that makes me reasonably confident that he's got another army floating around down there. So by no means is our war with them, not only is it not over, but it's not even really that much to our advantage at this point. But what is to our advantage is the longer that we survive, the closer we get to tier 3, and then at tier 3 we're going to be in much better shape with respect to being able to start getting some much better units into our armies. We're just going to have to figure out what to do from our money situation. So all of that is yet to come. We're not out of the clear yet as far as the most difficult part of the campaign goes, but that's okay. Just makes it more exciting. So make sure to stay tuned for the next few episodes. I think they're still going to be quite intense, but in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.